My brother thought he was a genius, forging documents, stealing my inheritance, and leaving me with nothing. He thought I'd cry, he thought I'd give up, but what he didn't know was that I had a lawyer, a plan, and every piece of evidence needed to destroy the empire he built on lies. He stole what was mine, so I took everything back, legally, brutally, perfectly. Hi, I'm Ava Mitchell, and this is the story of how my older brother, Logan Mitchell, stole my inheritance, the only thing my father left for me, and how I took it back in a way that left him speechless, broke, and exposed. This isn't just a sibling fight. This is legal revenge. Calculated, cold, and completely justified. Growing up in North Carolina, my brother Logan always wanted control. Control of the house, control of the conversation, control of my parents. When our father passed away unexpectedly 2 years ago, everything changed, and not in the way people imagine when a family grieves together. Because Logan didn't grieve. He calculated, my father left behind a small but meaningful inheritance, a lake cabin, his truck, some savings, and a private investment account he'd built for me because I was the one who took care of him in his last years. He told me this himself one night. Ava, everything in that account is for you. Logan already has enough. I never imagined I'd need that money for survival. But when the will was revealed, I almost fainted, because according to the documents, Logan was the sole beneficiary. I got nothing, and when I confronted him, he smirked. That same arrogant smirk he'd worn his whole life. Dad wanted it this way, he said. You were always irresponsible. The rage I felt was indescribable. Not because of the money, but because he erased my father's final wish. I knew something was wrong, and I knew Logan was behind it. There was something off about the will. My father's signature looked shaky, not like his usual handwriting. I asked the family attorney about it, but he brushed me off, saying, your father finalized this weeks before his passing. Everything is legally binding. But my gut screamed, this is forged, this is fake, and Logan did it. So I started digging. I went through old papers, cards, sticky notes, anything with my father's handwriting, and what I found confirmed everything. My father always signed with a looping M and a long tail on the L, the will signature. Sharp, short, sloppy, a forgery. The kind of forgery my brother, a graphic design student, could create in minutes. I wasn't going to fight him emotionally. He was better at manipulation. I was going to fight him legally. I contacted a lawyer behind Logan's back, Attorney Harper Collins, known in our town for being ruthless in inheritance fraud cases. She didn't smile. She didn't comfort me. She looked at the papers and said, your brother forged this. I felt vindicated. She continued, if we can prove it, not only will you recover what's yours, he could face charges. That's when something cold and powerful washed over me. I wasn't just going to expose him. I was going to make him regret every smug lie he'd ever told. Harper hired a handwriting analyst. We needed more than suspicion, we needed proof. We gathered my father's old signed checks, medical forms, birthday cards, his bank applications. The analyst spent hours comparing strokes, pressure, angles. 2 days later, she emailed us. Conclusion, 98% probability the will signature is forged. My heart hammered. Harper smiled for the first time. We have him. But we weren't going straight to court, not yet. She explained the plan. Step 1, subpoena the notary. Step 2, investigate the lawyer who filed the will. Step 3, freeze all inheritance assets. Step 4, confront Logan when he least expects it publicly. And legally, I felt alive for the first time since Dad died. The notary who witnessed the signature was a 22-year-old guy named Dylan, who went to college with Logan. Harper questioned him under oath. Within minutes, he cracked. He admitted. Logan begged him to sign off something important for a family emergency. He didn't know it was a will. He didn't know it was illegal. He was terrified. He gave a written statement and voice recording. Logan's plan was falling apart. Logan still didn't know what was coming. He thought he won. He thought he stole my future, cleanly. So when he walked into the courtroom in his expensive suit, fake confidence all over his face, he didn't even look at me. But when Harper walked in with 3 thick case files and a forensic analyst, his smirk faded. The judge listened to everything. The evidence, the forgery analysis, the notary confession, the inconsistencies in the will filing. Then the judge dropped the hammer. This will is invalid. The inheritance belongs to Ava Mitchell, as originally intended. Logan's face went pale. But the judge wasn't done. Due to attempted inheritance fraud, further legal action may be pursued. Logan didn't speak, didn't blink, didn't breathe. His empire, gone. His investment access, frozen. His car, repossession pending. His credit, ruined. Everything he tried to steal, I took back. Legally, publicly, perfectly. I sold the lake cabin and used the money to move to Seattle. I restored my father's wishes, and I rebuilt my life without the shadow of my toxic brother hanging over me. Logan, he's drowning in legal debt. His friends don't trust him. His reputation is gone. He tried to steal my future. Instead, he lost his own. And that's the story of how my brother forged documents to steal my inheritance, and how I took everything back with a revenge plan that was legal, precise, and absolutely devastating. Never underestimate the quiet one. We're the ones who know how to strike at the perfect moment.